What is up, everybody? Absolutely nobody back once again with a review of yet another Instagram favorite, the Ekster wallet. I've seen advertisements for the Ekster all over Instagram, all over YouTube. When I was looking in the market for another wallet, I decided to go with a small, foreign wallet like this. I was looking at the Ridge wallet. I was looking at the Ekster. I was looking at the Amazon knockoffs, and I decided to go with the Ekster. I've had this wallet system for about 6, 7 months or so, and I've got nothing bad to say about it, to be quite honest. It's pretty simple. You got your main wallet here, which is made of anodized aluminum. Your cards go in the top. They pop out of the top when you push the button there. I'll show you how that works. You just take your cards. You can fit up to, what is it? I got five, one, two, three. I got five here, I think. Yeah, I can fit one more. So you have up to 6 cards in there. Push the button, they pop up. Easy access to the cards. I'm trying my best not to dots myself here. So yeah, cards pop in, pop out. Really easy to access. That button works real smooth. It does. When I first got it, that button would hang up every once in a while, but it's kind of worked its way free. As far as the wallet itself goes, it's pretty durable. There are some scratches here and there from just carrying it. I carry it in my front pocket with my keys, sometimes with my cell phone, all kinds of stuff. The kit the kit I purchased came with the wallet, came with the key organizer. The key organizer is cool. It's just a piece of leather with the screw that goes on the back. You can use a coin or a screwdriver or whatever to tighten that. I've got 4 keys and the tracker in there, and that's probably about as big as you're going to get it. The tracker is cool. It is Ekster branded. It's actually made by a company called Chiplo. They also make the wallet tracker as well. The wallet tracker is what's that? Solar powered. So you gotta leave it out in the sun to charge, which is one of the things I don't really like about it because I don't leave my wallet sitting outside in the sun very often. So yeah, that's kind of a thing that I don't really care for that much. But the tracker itself works great. I left my wallet in the car just yesterday, and by the time I got in the front door, and it was like, "Hey, you left your wallet behind." Same thing with the keys. I can't get down the street before it's reminding me that the keys are left behind. One thing I will say about the key ring, if you notice right here, the end cap thing, whatever, see it's kind of coming up right there. It kind of came up all the way down there, and it just kind of pulls right off. But that's kind of again, these hang off of my belt loop. This one's doing it too. But these hang off my belt loop, and that's pretty typical. I mean, it is actual leather. I don't think this thing's going to actually break anytime soon, but those little end cap things are coming off. But I do like the key ring, and I keep my house keys and stuff in that. It does come with this little band. The band goes over the wallet, just like so. And that's to hold cash or extra cards or, what have you. One thing I have noticed about the band is it gets kind of loose. Like if you fill it up with it, at one point I had 3 or 4 extra cards in there and it got to where it's pretty big. It never really went back to its original shape, but it's still pretty small and, small enough to hold, a item or two, like so. And, it's not going anywhere. It also comes with this guy. What this is an RFID blocker. So if you do have, cards that are on the outside, you can put them under that, and it's an RFID blocker. It keeps people from being able to scan your cards or what have you with their Alibaba tech. It also came with this little extra wallet tool. It's a bottle opener. It is also, a little wrench thing. You got a inch ruler and a millimeter ruler on both sides. You do have, pry bar corners, or, you can use those as Phillips heads or what have you. And the coolest thing that I thought was you have your little SD card thing. I have an iPhone, so I don't use SD cards anymore on my phone, but that's come in handy a few times. People in my vicinity asking if someone has something like that, and it's like, oh yeah, I got one right here in my wallet. It is made of pretty solid, what looks like steel, and I'm sure it's CNC cut and laser etched and shit. It also came with this money clip. The money clip is just a money clip. It is, etched with the Ekster logo, and it is, I guess you would call that black chrome. And it's good quality. It's nice and tight. Doesn't. It's actually a little bit hard to get on to the money, if I'm being quite honest. But once it's there, it's secure. I don't really carry this around all that much. I do stick, spare cash or whatever. I leave this in my truck. It stays in my center console, and if I have spare $5, $10, whatever, I throw it in there in the event that I need some cash. All in all, my overall view of the Ekster wallet system is positive. I've got nothing bad to say about it. I've carried it for a long time, or for 6 months or so now. It does take up way less room in my pocket than my old wallet did. It's tough. I've dropped it. I don't have any issue with the cards flying out or anything when I do drop it. The trackers work nice. This, if you notice, I got a little hole thing in my tracker. I guess that's from when it was in my pocket with some keys or something like that. But it's a good product. It's a solid product. I can recommend it if you're okay with the price. And that's kind of my big caveat there. The wallet by itself, like these two items, I think is like $75. You add this, it's like another $25. That might come with this thing. I don't know. I think they just throw that in there. This whole kit and caboodle, this whole package was high. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for my ability to pay it out over time, interest free, I probably would have gone with something far less expensive. I want to say the Ridge wallet, the standard Ridge wallets are $75. Once you get into the fancy finishes, they do go up quite a bit from there. Which, this is on price with that for the standard. Now with the full kit, and I guess it's on par with what Ridge is offering. But for the wallet, the key thing, the money clip, both trackers, this thing, it was about $180, $175, $180, somewhere around there, which is not cheap. Not trying to fool anybody, not trying to say it's an excellent value. You get a lot for your dollar. You don't really get a lot for your dollar, but what you do get is quality. With the exception of the little leather coming off the edges of that, which is kind of a bummer, everything here is high quality. And like this lockup mechanism, I've had T chains or T systems similar to this, and they weren't nearly as nice as this. This has detents every 180 degrees, which is nice. I've had ones that, you just tighten down. No matter how much tighten them down, they'll come loose. I've lost keys off of my key ring riding down the road on a motorcycle because a non-Ekster version of this decided to just give up. So I'll say it's a quality product. I do wish the leather would have held up better on the edges, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as it holds up this way, which it ain't going nowhere as far as I can tell, it'll be fine. And I'm going to continue to carry it. I mean, if you notice, it's kind of bent down because I carry these keys every single day. Carry this wallet every single day. But, and like I say, once you load it up, it's nice and compact. I'm going to go ahead and load it up for you here. I got my 6 cards. Just start to pop those in the top. It's got the money band on there. And yeah, that not only holds cards, but if you don't have the extra money band, you can stick your quartered money or quartered cash in there. I'm going to turn this over. I like the E to be facing the bottom because I'm picky like that. Go ahead and throw on the RFID blocker. And the wallet itself is RFID blocking. Any card, the cards that are in here are going to automatically be protected. It's just the outside cards, which I usually keep one card on the outside, and it's a card with embossed numbers. That's another thing I wanted to mention too. Cards that are embossed don't work great in here. I have one that has embossed numbers on it, and I keep that either on the inside or the outside. And you can probably fit one more card in here if all your cards are smooth without the embossed numbers. But yeah, that keeps that card from being able to be scanned with an RFID scanner. On the back side, I'll keep the tool there, and then I'll put the tracker on top of it, just to mainly to keep the little SIM card pin from falling out. Put that over top, and bam, there you go. And then you have room for business cards or what have you. The wallet trash you pick up, the wallet trash you pick up on a daily basis. But yeah, cards pop right out. You can just get them right out. They go right back in. Smooth, easy peasy. I don't carry this all the time, but when I do have cash, I will oftentimes use that. A lot of times I just put the cash under the RF, or not the RFD, but the tracker card. But yeah, that's my review of the Ekster system. Again, do I think it's worth the money? That's up to you. I mean, it really depends on the individual. If you're the type of person who carries a $12 Walmart wallet because it holds your stuff and it's cheap, you probably don't want an Ekster. If you want something nice, something that looks classy, the Ekster's nice. It's a good way to go. It keeps everything compact. Like I say, that can all fit in one pocket, although this hangs from my belt loop. But anyways, that's my review on the Ekster. And of course, these are all my opinions. And of course, I am not sponsored. Ekster does not sponsor me. I bought all of this with my own money. Ekster didn't send it to me to review. I don't have a promo code. I'm not a affiliate or whatever they call it, a brand ambassador. I'm none of those things. I'm just a regular fucking dude who bought an Ekster wallet, and now I'm reviewing it. I'm literally absolutely nobody, and don't take my word for it. Y'all have a good one.